And now, it's time for Levack and Goz to answer the question, why?
Why? Tell me why?
Why?
My sister just commented on Facebook, on the Facebook Live video of you.
What'd she have to say?
Please no.
It is Wednesday. Why? We're not going to answer the question of why I'm dressed as a Hooters girl.
You should already know.
You should already know. We do ask the most baffling questions, though, in the world of sports this past week. You can't say why not or because it is Wednesday. Why? The first one for you, Levack, is this. Tony Romo retired. Why?
Okay, so you want the real answer?
Yeah.
There was a deal made. There was a deal made, my friend. He gets to, by being retired and being released, he gets to keep the bonus money, signing bonus. He doesn't have to give that back. They'll let him keep it. And Jim Nantz doesn't like Phil Simms anymore. Behind the scenes, there was an issue. Jim Nantz goes to CBS, says Tony wants a job. Tony goes to CBS. Sure, I'm in. Little riff between Simms and Nantz, plus the ability to keep the money from the Cowboys. Just too many, dominoes fell in the right spots.
When is someone just going to say the real answer? And I get that's your opinion. Mine is this. He's not good enough anymore. He's not a good quarterback. People don't want him. If Houston, Denver, I've been saying this constantly, if they wanted him that badly, they would have made a move for him. It didn't happen.
But let me ask you this.
Okay.
You want my car.
Yeah.
You know that if you get my car today, you got to pay me fair value of my car. But you know that I'm getting a new car on June 1st. And that I just can't keep my car, and I'll probably give it to you on June 2nd. Don't you just wait and see what happens?
Of course. And
that's what the deal. They know they're going to cut him on June 1st anyway. They just wait.
That's fine. Then why didn't Tony Romo wait? Hey, I want to be a quarterback in the NFL. I'm going to go play for the Houston Texans.
His CBS called and said, hey, pretty boy, how you doing? How about you put on this CBS eye?
I think the Dallas Cowboys, Tony Romo, his agents, everyone put a really positive spin on it, and it's worked out. People are forgetting that Romo's only played in 5 games the past 2 years. He hasn't started 16 since 2012. They put this big positive spin on everything being good. There's a difference between a proven quarterback and a quarterback that can still play. Like Brett Favre's a proven quarterback. He's had success in the NFL.
Are there better options this year than Tony Romo?
I would say so. I think there's more likely options that won't get hurt.
You're also
and
wearing
younger.
a Hooters girl outfit. I don't trust you.
Oh, don't do that. No. Again, there's proven quarterbacks and there's good quarterbacks. Like the Brett Favre thing. Brett Favre proved that he could be in the NFL. But Brett Favre wouldn't be good now. But then you wonder, well, NFL GMs have seen Favre play well. Do they want to go with something that's been proven? Or do they want to go and take a risk on a quarterback they've never really seen? Houston. Is Tom Savage good enough?
We're going to have to agree to disagree.
The national championship in college basketball tipped off at 9:20 Eastern. Levack, why?
Have to incorporate the West Coast, guys. Apparently, there's people that don't live on the East Coast. I don't know what's wrong with them, but they've made that mistake in their lives, and we have to cater to them. It's ridiculous, stupid. We're here. We're the only ones who matter.
Wait a second.
And they should know better. But now, everybody's special. Everybody gets a trophy. We're on the West Coast. We want to watch it at 6:20.
Wait a second. What else has changed for the West Coast? The West Coast, maybe the World Series, and that's about it?
All the major sporting events start later.
No, they don't. The NFL starts at 1 o'clock on Sundays and 4 o'clock. They got to get up at 10 a.m. College basketball tips off at noon.
The championship games. How about the weeks when the Yankees go out there and all of a sudden we got to play at 10 o'clock?
Well, the reason
it's ridiculous.
You know the real reason. The reason is money.
You know better.
They believe the ratings are there. They believe that's where you can get the most people watching after work. They're home. They're watching the events. They're going to the ballpark, all of that. It still comes down to money, even though Levack is pure East Coast bias right now. That's the reason. How about this one? Patrick Ewing Sr., I have to call him now. Nick Legend is the head coach of the Georgetown Hoyas. But he can't hire Patrick Ewing Jr., his son, as an assistant because Georgetown has a nepotism clause. Why?
Whoa, wait.
Yes.
Hold up. Who? Can you tell me the name of the coach that won the national championship?
John Thompson II.
Who's the guy who they just let go as the head coach?
John Thompson III.
No relation?
Their son, their fathers. Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about?
There is a nepotism clause, according to Patrick Ewing. He addressed this on radio today, that he would have brought on his son as an assistant And then he said he couldn't because it's in the Georgetown clause. Host follows up, what do you mean? Well, there's nepotism involved. You can't hire someone who's in your family. And they were blown away. They're like, how is that a rule? And Patrick goes, I hope someone can fix it, and this is no longer a rule because I'd like to bring my son up. This makes no sense.
See, that's why you don't take the job until you get that done. Like, it's so much easier to, like, hi, I'm Patrick Ewing, and I know you talk to other guys, and you're kind of settling on me, but I'll take the gig. If I can bring my kid with me, we'll be a better staff. All right, let's see what we can do. Boom, you're in. And it's done. But now he has no leverage.
I wonder if he was like us. In hearing that, you thought...
He thought there was no such thing.
There's no such thing. There's no way that's a thing, that they're not going to let him come on. And by the way, let's say Patrick Ewing did get an NBA coaching job. They're going to have a nepotism clause for an NBA franchise. It's going to give you the best coaches, whoever they may be, even if it is his son.
You know what his son's got to do?
Go to Syracuse?
Go coach some AAU teams with some stellar stars. Hey, I can get these recruits to come here, but I got to hire their coach. Go for it. Well, that's my kid. Go for it.
The NHL will not pause their season for the 2018 Olympics. Levack, why?
Money. I believe it was the Poets Wu-Tang Clan who put it best when they said cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill shop.
Woo!
The IOC makes a ton of cash on it. The NHL doesn't make any money, so they want you to stop your season and not be compensated for it, and then use my athletes. No. I'm not going to do that.
Hockey fans aren't going to like this, but it's the truth. Isn't hockey the most popular during the Olympics? I would feel so. Now, some would say the Stanley Cup, but I think on it.
Well, not in the United States. You're not allowed to be pro-American in the United States.
Yeah, that's the new rule, right? Can't be pro-American. But it feels like the American setting, the Olympics could have more attention on that than the actual Stanley Cup in some years, depending on what markets are playing. But the NHL, like you said, they believe they're still going to have enough money. Although Alexander Ovechkin and others, I wonder how many guys have the flexibility to say, you know what? I'm not from this certain country. I have to play. There's no option here. I'm going to go play for my team.
I told you the fix.
Yeah.
The easy fix is play hockey in the Summer Olympics, play baseball in the Winter Olympics, and then there's no conflict of schedule, and I can go do what I want. We're all happy.
How about this conflict of scheduling? Maybe people want to watch this product a different way. Thursday Night Football for the NFL is moving to Amazon. Why?
$50 million.
Money's a lot of the answers today we're finding out. They're actually true.
So there was the bidding war. It was Amazon, Twitter, YouTube, and I can't remember.
Netflix was rumored to be in there.
Facebook or was it Netflix? Was it?
Maybe all of them. For all we know, they could have all been in the mix.
So they all got in a bidding war trying to take home the Thursday night games. Now Amazon pays $50 million, $5 million a game for 10 games of NFL football. I think it's brilliant. I think it's where we're going because more and more, like I've started looking at the option of like, how can I still see my favorite shows and not have cable? Like I'm there now, and you know me, like I just don't want to be bothered with that. Like if I will pay a fee to put everything in one basket for me.
Yeah, there's a real potential that down the line that could be what it is. Like going to the grocery store. Okay, I'm going to pick this channel, that channel, this channel on Netflix, this channel on Amazon, and I'm going to buy somewhere in some crazy place as the Levack specialty.
Internet. Yeah, I'll get my internet from whoever, and then I'll get Hulu, Netflix, Amazon Prime, boom, 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 and I'll still pay less than I paid for my cable with HBO.
And again, it feels like a age thing because there's going to be some football fans that are hearing this conversation thinking, I'm so lost here. Why don't you just watch the games on cable? The percentage of people that do that is slowly but surely decreasing. It's just not the same audience.
Especially if it's on NFL Network and you don't pay that $10 extra to have the NFL package and all that stuff. Like I said, I think it's like the home phone. Everybody thought you'd always need a home phone. I haven't had a home phone in 12 years.
I couldn't. My back home in Syracuse, they still have a home phone, but here at Albany, I don't have a home phone, but they somehow still charge me for that. I'm not going to call out somebody. Last one here, and I know you talked about it earlier in the week, but I want to get you back on your soapbox. People are upset about the Walking Dead season finale. Why?
Because they just don't get it, man. There was some really great stuff. It's not always going to be fast-paced, but that was an hour and a half of great stuff. If you've ever read the comic books, they took some of the most iconic moments in the comic book and twisted them so you still knew something was coming. You had an idea, but you didn't know how they were going to pull it off. And it was awesome. Like, they did a great job. Some people just are never going to be satisfied because you think it's a monster movie. It's all about, killing and whatever. It's a survival show. So it's all about surviving. That's what it is.
That was a good pitch for The Walking Dead. I could see a young college student who's studying film or television writing a 4-page paper with your help now. The Walking Dead is not about zombies. It's about the survival of an American citizen. And they have a whole dissertation about The Walking Dead.
You're welcome.
There you go, college kids. Any kids at Albany? We've already helped you guys out before. Levack can do your papers if you want.
I have a why for you.
Okay.
I have already told you in a commercial break that you can change. Yeah, you continue to wear the Hooters outfit. Why?
I'm a man of my word. You said the whole show. Thank goodness the Yankees are on today. Got them 35 minutes early.
Let's go bar hopping after the show.
Hell
Come
no.
on.
No and no.
I will pay for everything we eat and drink.
No. I have to do some things after the show today. I will get out of this at 6:20 or whatever time we get out.
I'm going to walk around with you in my arm like the pretty woman you
know
are.
what? I think I'm getting a wedgie again here in the front.
Oh, no!